Hi, I'm Rosa. Thank you for joining me. Today I thought I'd share with you 5 steps to help keep your house tidy. We're all really busy all the time, and it seems that every year we all get even more busy. We spend so much time running around, and with technology you'd think that things would become easier, but they're really not. It just adds more and more for us to do, whether it's kids or parents or aging parents, and we have our pets and our homes and our yards. Somebody has to shop and cook and do all the things, and it seems like we have less and less time for all of it. So keeping your house tidy kind of sometimes falls by the wayside. And I'm not an expert, but I know a few things to help keep my house tidy. And when my house is not a mess, I feel really good. So I thought I'd share a few of those tips with you, and maybe they'll resonate with you as well. The first thing that helps me keep my house in order is what I call handle things once. In other words, don't come in the door with your mail in your hand and place it down on the first flat surface you come in or see once you come in the door. Go ahead and go right. My dogs are barking now, so I apologize. Instead, take that mail right to where it belongs, whether it's a bin where you keep your mail that you've designated beforehand, or your desk, or you can do what I do, which is I sift through it really quick, throw the things that I know go in the garbage right into the garbage can as I walk in the door, and the bills and things that I need to keep go into my office. So that's one way I keep a handle on our mail. And it goes with the handle things once. If I put it on top of a flat surface and then I come back and move it somewhere else and then I move it again, well, I'm wasting a lot of energy moving that same piece of mail around, where I could have just thrown away 3 or 4 items and put the bills where they need to be so that I could pay them. And the same goes for a mug. Don't put it down, put it right in the sink so you can wash it later, or put it in the dishwasher. Your clothing, don't throw them on the floor, put them in a laundry basket or in a drawer. Even when you do laundry, one of the things I do when I wash and dry is I fold my laundry right out of the dryer, or if it's gonna be hung up, I put it on a hanger and put it to dry, and then that goes right into the closet when it's done. When I fold things right out of the dryer, I carry them to where they belong and put them away. I don't put them in a basket, I don't put them on the sofa, I don't put them in our bedroom or on the bed. My dogs keep barking. I take that laundry right where it belongs and deal with it. And then later I don't have to handle it a second time. We waste a lot of energy and momentum and time moving things from place to place to place. The next tip I can give you is a place for everything and everything in its place. Now, not everything in my home has a home, and I work on that. That's a continual thing that we have to work on. But when you designate areas for the things you have and you know exactly where those things go, not only does putting them away, not only is it easier to put those away, but it's also easier to find them when you need them, and you're not chasing your tail looking for something because you don't remember where you left it. That also goes hand in hand with decluttering and getting rid of the things that you don't need. If you don't keep things that you're not using, or try to constantly look around for things to get rid of, that's a huge help, because that means that you have more space for the things that you want to use or cherish and want to have around. The next tip I can offer you is keep surfaces clear. Try to minimize what you have out. Now, some of us are more visual and we want to see things out, otherwise we don't realize they're there. But if you're going to do that, try to keep them neat and clean so that you see what is there. And if you can avoid keeping things on surfaces, your home will not only look tidier, it will feel tidier and stay cleaner. So that's something that I strive to do, and whenever I see something on a counter or table, I try to clear it off or move it along, or make sure that I try to keep a handle on it all the time. And since I don't live alone, I have my husband and our son in our home, and we have dogs. That is something that is a constant chore in my house, to make sure that the surfaces are somewhat clean. It's not a regimen that everything has to be wiped off and perfect, but if I see something, I try to work on it and then move on to the next thing, so that at least visually it's clear and I feel better by seeing things cleaned up. And my apologies, because my dogs think it's time to chit chat right now. I have whimpering and barking, and all kinds of noises. You can see one right there on the chair. There's just, I don't know if they're happy to see me at home or they just want to be in the video. Now, I do have to tell you, I'm not perfect. Things do become messy and dirty, and I have to constantly work at it. But as I've grown older, these are things that naturally come to me and they work. So I keep trying to do them. And you can hear my dog Stella making noises. Tips number 4 and 5 bump off of each other. And it's having an evening routine and a morning routine. Because if you have just a few things in an evening routine that you do that will help keep you on track, then it'll make your next day go better. And if you do the same thing for the morning, just have a list of 2 or 3 things that you work on every day to get done to make your day go smoothly, then it will. And even if the dogs, even if the day doesn't go smoothly, at least you can have a few things done that you want to get done every day. My evening routine is a set of things that I try to do on a daily basis to make myself successful for the next day. And I try to hit those things every evening. And I feel better going to bed knowing they're done. And I'll do a separate video on that. My morning routine is the same thing. There's just a handful of things that I want to check off my list every morning before I leave the house. And it helps my day go smoother. So they're not a long list of things. I think if we make our list too long, we set ourselves up for failure, and you don't want to do that. You want to be as successful as you can in your endeavors. And over time, the more you do these things or follow these steps, the better you'll become at it, and it'll become second nature to you, and then you'll just be rolling with them every day, and before you know it, you're looking for more things that you can do to make yourself or make your life a little easier as it comes along. Outside of those 5 steps, there's something even more important that I'd like to share with you, and it's be present in the moment. A lot of us get so busy with everything we have to do that we don't enjoy the moment we're in, or the family we have around, or how good we have it at this very moment, or how much we should enjoy it right now. And being present in the moment, being mindful, is something that we should all work and strive to do so that we can enjoy life and be grateful for what we have and be happy. When my son was little, I used to remind my husband that we only have 18 summers. If we have more than that, it's a gift, but we're really only guaranteed 18 summers before he goes off to school. And it's not even a guarantee. So enjoy every moment you have with your family, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. Now, I'm grateful. I've had more than 18 summers with my son, but every moment I have with him and every moment I have with my husband, I am grateful to have. And I'm striving to enjoy those moments and enjoy my time at home and savor the today rather than constantly seek what tomorrow has. And let's not forget that anger and negativity are joy killers. So if you don't get your tasks done, if you don't get your morning routine off, if your evening routine gets sabotaged, if your surfaces are cluttered and your mail is spread everywhere because you've handled it 10,000 times, don't get upset. There's always the next moment to be better. If you get upset and you're negative about it, well, then you're not going to be happy. And what's the point? What's the point if you're not going to be happy? It's important for us to realize that there is no prize for making it to the end first. There's no prize for getting it all done. Yeah, you might feel good about it, but at what sacrifice? So enjoy the moment you're in and do these things so that you can enjoy your moments better. But don't wreck your day over it. If you don't get things done, they don't happen. But if you strive and you make an effort, well, then that's always good. A lot of these tips that I'm giving you are things that you already know. You just have to put them into practice to make them work for you. It's not a tip, but drink water. If I can tell you anything, it's drink water. We don't drink enough water, and water's good. There you have it. Those are my 5 tips or steps that you can take to keep your house tidy all the time. Just those 5 things alone will help you dramatically and drastically to get your home and your life together. And it just takes a little bit of effort from you. It's really helped me, and I hope that these ideas are helpful to you as well. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching my videos, hitting the like button if you liked it, and subscribing if you haven't done so already. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.